5 student profiles US CMA is most suited for. Guys, in today's video, we will be talking about who can do US CMA and at what point in your student careers will US CMA benefit you the most. I'm Rashesh Majatia, an ACCA, a keen interest person in finance and accounts, talking to you today about CMA. On this channel, guys, we make a lot of educational videos which help you in your journey when you're pursuing ACCA, CFA, CPA, CMA or more. At Zell, we give training for these qualifications and we'd love to get the conversation started with you. Having said that, guys, let's jump into the video. If you're any of these profiles that I'm about to mention, try and understand why CMA would be the right decision for you and how you can get started with CMA. You can access a lot of our videos which can then further help you on whether CMA is the right choice for you or not. Right? Guys, touching very quickly on what CMA is. US CMA is one of the 3 main US qualifications which comes under US CFA, US CMA and US CPA. Right? CMA stands for Certified Management Accountant. It is a program which consists of 2 exams only, which you can complete within 6 to 8 months. So the very first profile that I want to talk to you all about is someone who has just cleared their first year or second year of their junior college and is wondering what do they do when they get into a degree college, what domain would they want to specialize in. Pursuing CMA will allow them to get a complete clarity in accounts and finance, as this paper is equally distributed in part 1 being accounts, part 2 being finance. So someone before they even get into degree college will get this necessary clarity and be able to make a better decision for their career much sooner than others. I've had a student of ours who appeared for their CMA exams in the first year itself. Based on this, because they were a professional in their second and third years of their degree college, they went ahead and got job experience. So essentially, once they became a graduate, they had a professional qualification, a bachelor's degree, and 2 years of job experience, which made their resume one to beat. Next, we'll talk about people who are pursuing their graduation already or are nearing completion of their graduation. Guys, this point also applies to my first point, but understand that if you pursue a professional qualification early on in your graduation or even before you get started, it will make your graduation journey really easy. What I mean is, if I've already studied complex accounting and complex finance under a qualification like CMA, whatever comes across my way in my graduation, I will be able to tackle it immediately. What this would do for me is leave enough time for me to pursue more things or, like I said, get that vital job experience. Now, if you are a graduation student, you might have done your usual BCom, BAF, BMS, but you lack an expertise. And what CMA would do for you is give you that expertise in either accounts, in finance, whatever you wish. And based on that expert knowledge, you will be able to kickstart your career much better than other graduates who would be your equals otherwise. Before moving on to the video, guys, I urge you all, if this video has helped you so far, please show us the same in the form of your likes, your comments. They add a lot of value to us and help us get this video further out to more students like you all and help them as well. So guys, moving forward, if you are someone who, again, to the follow-up of my last point, if you're someone who's not decided where do you see yourself working in the long run, no matter where you are in your academic journey, the reason why CMA is the right fit for you is because simply in 6 to 8 months, simply in such a qualification which gives you immense professional value, will you also understand where your core interests lie, because you'll be equally studying accounts and finance like I've repeatedly mentioned. And this, guys, will be the best thing you can do to nail down on where your career is headed rather than staying undecided. Getting to my next point, guys, is if you're someone who's currently pursuing your post-graduation or are already nearing completion, getting a professional degree can make all the difference for you. Of course, this is something that you'll be able to pursue side by side and it wouldn't take away from much of your time since a lot of the content will overlap. But this will do you a lot of good, because if you know, we've already said this before in a lot of our videos, that recruiters at these big fours, these MNCs, always recruit people who have a professional qualification in their name. Simply a graduation or post-graduation doesn't make it in today's world, and especially in India, when there is so much talent out there, a recruiter will choose someone in their screening process itself, people who have a professional qualification, and then of course, based on that, if you get your interview, you crack it, it's the professional qualification which made all the difference. If you're especially in your accounting and finance domain and you need a valuable qualification but do not want to spend 2-3 years, then there's no better fit than CMA. Which brings me to my last point, guys. If you're already working, how does CMA make sense for you? The answer is most simple. A lot of these corporates, a lot of these companies are of course understand the value that you bring the moment you add a professional qualification to your name. And even if it is inside, even if it is when you're already employed, you are now looking at various promotions and better job responsibilities if you have a professional qualification. Because if you are representing this company to an external client, this company would want some more weight to your name, which a professional qualification brings to you. Also guys, if you are already a professional, please, I urge you all to ask your employer, because often a lot of employers often fund your studies if they see enough value in that. And if that is the case, then your goal to upskill yourself and not wanting to spend too much of your money, too much of your time can both be combined, giving you the perfect solution. Having said that, guys, that brings me to the end of this video. But if you are intrigued by CMA, I urge you all to check out our complete CMA course details video, so you have all the academic clarity that you need to get started.